Wow! What up?
What's up,
I know
y'all?
everybody had that reaction. I know everybody did.
We're back, baby, back, bitches. So feedback we
God.
got, our numbers are down, our energy's too low. We need to pick this shit up or we're going to be canceled.
And we're doing it now.
So we're doing that. We got to start doing crazy stuff on camera. I just called somebody to come give me a face tat. So hopefully that keeps y'all tuned in till the end of the episode.
You know what I think we all need, Sid? It's early.
Yeah.
So let's just give a big, like, just let it out. Like, ah!
Are you going to ask me how my rehab was?
Oh,
you haven't asked
my
that.
bad. A part of me is like,
good.
you're in such a good mood. I forgot anything happened to you. So, Sid, how's it going?
Well, that's because you can't see my lower extremities. But I am
That's on your
propped up
camera angle.
once again.
Okay.
Things are good, though. I had an
Okay.
appointment today. Went to the doctor. Your girl got her brace unlocked. Give it up.
What?
Give it up.
Snaps for... God.
Yeah.
Wow,
so-
Sid, congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm starting to walk heel to toe, not like straight leg, like Tin Man.
Okay.
So the doctor said, Sydney, this looks great. You're such a hard worker. You're so smart. You're so beautiful. You deserve the
He's so
world.
complimentary, seemingly.
Yeah, I know. I was like, Doc, please, let's focus on my knee. Legs bending, got the flex in it. Don't flex, baby.
Okay.
I want to see such
Hit
your
'em with
toes in
that.
that dress.
Hit 'em
Baby.
with that.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him with that. Hey. Hit him with that. Hey. Hey.
So that was
I'm
good.
feeling good.
Yeah.
Rubbing on my head. Rubbing on my head. Rubbing on my... Hey, I'm feeling good.
Hey.
Rubbing on my head. Rubbing on my... Oh. Well, I'm glad you're past that, and I'm also happy to hear that, like, your doctor clearly has an infatuation with you.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I'm just a girl. Don't worry about it.
So I think we need to take a second to, again, thank our sponsors.
I made this little contraption for this moment.
We have Sydney here with a iPhone tripod, but it's
That you got me.
I did get you. It was a gift. But there is a tape job that looks pretty shitty, I would say. But there is a Sharpie secured to the end of the extendable end of the tripod, and now we are...
Look, the extendo.
Sydney almost wrote on the apartment wall, which will be a charge. Oh my gosh. And it's extending. It looks like we have at least 3 feet of extension, and we successfully tallied mark number 5. So again, this is
a grower, not a shower.
Oh, Sid. That's so good. I'm so glad they're using the present that I got you, though.
Thank you.
It warms my heart. It does warm my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to get into our segment. Want to talk about it? We're Sid and I discuss daily headlines that we either want to talk about or we can just keep moving on from. So the first one, somebody named Taylor Swift and someone named Travis Kelce got engaged. We gonna talk about it or no?
I've seen enough.
The only Travis Kelce I have is like fantasy football. Second one, Jussie Smollett came out with a new Netflix documentary.
Yeah, I need to watch it. So I'm slightly
I guess I
interested.
want to watch it too, but I'm just kind of... I did watch Liar Liar.
Jim Carrey?
With Jim Carrey, so I'm like, I'd be down for another liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ace and Shelley or Nicolandria drama?
I know Nicolandria. I've seen that name enough, but I don't... Sorry to that man and that woman. I don't know who they are.
No, that's okay.
Do you?
Yeah, we could pass on that. I know who both parties are.
Okay.
And I just wish Ace would like mind his own business.
Oh, is he? He's
like
the light-skinned black guy?
No, he's the guy that has ACE tattooed across his entire shoulders, just in case he forgot his name. He has to look in the mirror like this, turn around and whip a peek.
What?
We just never know.
Well, maybe it's a family name.
He's just pretty much talking about Nick and Alandria, how they don't have like real chemistry or whatever. But also like how many couples on there do, and also mind
Nick
your own
Alandria is
business.
2 people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nick
I thought that was
and
one
Alandria.
name. Baby, look. I'm tapped all the way out. Pass.
Yeah, but just know that there is drama there.
Okay.
Skylar Diggins trolling the links.
Oh, yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right.
Dancing on their court, some W talk.
It was a really tight game in Minnesota.
Right.
Seattle's playing Minnesota at Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And there was
Minnesota's the number 1 team in the league.
Seattle's fighting for a playoff spot.
Like us.
There was, a shot that kind of like put Seattle in like a pretty good
position. It was her 3
buffer.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her 3.
She turned around. There was some choice words said towards.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, said towards the Minnesota Lynx bench.
Yeah.
And Cheryl Reeve, who was not on the bench but standing up, there was a big commotion about it. After the game, the Storm won, and Skylar was at half court aggressively and fakely hitting like a small portion of the electric slide.
Right. And this is what Minnesota typically does after their game. Like they all do this dance as a team. And so she hit it on the court briefly after they won. She also hit it like walking off the court like right before the tunnel.
I didn't see that one.
Which was hilarious. I mean, it's like 2 teams with a lot of people who talk shit. So it's just like, I mean, so people do. If they went on your court, like, I guess, they have the right to do so. I don't know. Everybody doesn't, but I was more so interested in what she said when she
hit the shot,
walked over to their bench. Yeah, when she hit it. Cause
lip readers, enter the chat right now. Like, we got to know what you say about this.
Right, we need to show the video to them.
Because I know what I think that she said, and it wasn't what was broadcasted.
She says, it's you, motherfucker. Where you at? It sticks her tongue out. It's you, motherfucker. Where you at? It's you, motherfucker. They said that she was saying, like, it's you, or like something like that. Instead of is, and we were like, she was, instead of where you at, like the mouth looked like it was saying like, it's you, or something. And somebody responded, just so you know, she's black. She's not saying. And I thought that was so important to say because black people don't use as an insult when we're talking to people. That's not like part of the vernacular. But speak on if that's something that
we touch into it. You have to be really nasty to be called that. It is used quite often in the white community. Sometimes you're like, all of that? Huh. You like cut somebody off in traffic. They like throw it at you and you're like, for this? This is crazy. Like we used to just like get a bird, but yeah.
Not anymore.
No, but the white community does tap into that.
Taps into good stuff.
But we don't believe it with Skylar.
No, not at all. But that was insane. And Cheryl like stormed onto the court, furious. But I was watching this. I was like, this is absolute cinema. The
WNBA is so good now.
Yeah, I'm like, people are like, oh, classless, this is trashy, blah, 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 blah. There are kids there. I'm like, this is entertainment and this is sports. And actually,
what have the guys been doing this whole time?
Not that we want to compare ourselves to men. And I'm not just saying that because I'm gay.
No, totally not.
This is what the WNBA needs. You got to have trash talking. You got to have drama. You got to have rivalries. This is entertainment at the end of the day. The basketball is cool, but people come to see a show.
Next topic, black women taking over the U.S. Open.
I know that's right.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Who we want to talk about? Venus Ebony Star Williams.
Yeah, let's talk about her.
What she's doing at 45?
45. 40 thrive.
Ooh.
See how I worked that in there?
I did. I like that. Yeah. But do you say people's like full name like that? Like middle name too? For like emphasis?
No. I mean, like you have to be like, no, actually I don't.
I'm like, okay,
But I
I'm
do
wondering if
remember
it's
people's
cultural.
full names from like lower school, middle school.
Okay, yeah, that's not
Like
where
you
I'm headed.
know all the. Okay, no.
I'm
Okay.
just saying if that's not something that y'all do, if it's not something that white people typically do, like I know that's right, Venus Ebony Star Williams, like I think you should say it because even though you're not black, you have a non-white middle name.
No,
So
because I was
go
about to
ahead,
say, like, yeah, we do it, but
take
not
this away.
complimentary. Like, you know that you're in trouble when your full
Uh,
government's used. Teresa Monique plays us.
oh
I'm like,
yeah. Did
yeah.
people even know that was your full name?
No, and everyone
When you
probably thinks I'm a liar.
When you told me that
Yeah,
was your
I'm
middle
not a
name,
liar.
I was like, I was thinking, I'm like, it really would have blown me if you had the apostrophe after the O, like Monique.
Oh, Monique, like
Yeah,
Monique.
like
Yeah.
Monique. That would have really got me, but this still to this day, like,
It's honestly, I feel like it's pretty fitting. I will say that I've had a few people that found out my middle name, and I've had nicknames based off of my middle name. I mean, there is government proof that it is my middle name. We can also bring
yeah, cover everything
my
else up
mother
and
on
show us.
air.
You have your ID by you have your
Okay.
license by you?
No, I can go get it.
No,
Do I need to go get it right now?
no.
Yeah, so white people will only get their middle names used if you're in like severe trouble. It's not like,
Okay, yeah, we do that
okay,
too.
Teresa Monique, I see what you're doing there. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that. It's like Teresa Monique. Like,
That's
shit,
so funny.
what did I do this time? But yeah,
I'm just picturing a young white girl running in, answering to Teresa
Teresa
Monique. Yeah, that's just
that young white girl was me. Sitting-
right. Your parents funny as hell.
Anyway, it's French.
Oh. All right. So obviously that Venus is killing it in doubles.
She's now playing with her 22-year-old partner, Leylah Fernandez.
Leylah Fernandez.
And they were tearing it up this weekend when I watched their match. It was really nice to see.
You got to watch it? I'm
Venus.
jealous.
I watched it. Venus was up at the net, moving, looking powerful. Her reaction time was as good as it's ever been. Like, it just looked like Venus was an older version of herself, but the way she played was admirable. Really was. And having her show out like that, all for some insurance, is incredible.
I had to come back for the insurance because they informed me earlier this year I'm on Cobra. So I was like, I got to get my benefits, so I started training.
But not unbelievable. Like, very easy to believe. Shit's expensive.
Probably the most relatable thing that we've heard from the U.S. Open.
I can't think of anything else that I ever hear.
Yeah, every time
I'm
you watch
such
the
a
U.S. Open,
casual.
it's like luxury brands and like tennis bracelets. And I'm
Right.
like, okay, insurance, we can talk that. We get that.
Now we're talking. She said Cobra. We're like, okay.
Matter
yeah,
of fact, I've fought for my WNBA career so hard for so long to
Yeah.
keep that insurance.
yeah.
And that's on the record. Like, I needed that insurance. It's been it's been hard without it. I'm like, goodness,
You
real
know
life.
it's hard out here for a pimp. When I had only one around. When I money spent.
Unfortunately, though, Venus did lose in the round of 16 to Taylor Townsend, her partner. Yeah.
Just recently.
But that doesn't go without saying that the showing that they put on was very impressive, and it's really awesome to see some people. It's like if Michael Jordan like got back on the court and just started like playing around with these like NBA guys.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
Something from a blast from your past, the nostalgia of Venus, seeing her back on the court was like making me feel like a kid again. Since we're gonna keep it in the tennis realm, let's move on to other tennis news.
Let's.
Taylor Townsend and I don't know the other girl's name. Again, I need to like
Jelena Ostapenko. More like Ostastinko, because that attitude, sassy self.
Because that smelly little attitude.
Sore loser much.
So she was essentially a sore loser.
I'd say so.
Taylor Townsend was in a match with Jelena Ostapenko. And Taylor Townsend won the match. There was something called like a net court or something. I don't know what that means. Don't freaking ask me. We're not a tennis podcast. Go look it up yourself. But there was an immediate confrontation on court after it happened, where Jelena told Taylor that she needs to educate herself.
Or she says, you have no education,
amongst
right?
other things. You have no
like,
education. I don't know the quote again.
Taylor says, she told me I have no class, I have no education, and to see what happens outside the U.S. Ew.
Okay, so that's problematic.
Yeah, no class and no education. Then she apologized saying English is not her native language, so ESL.
Okay.
But when I said education, I was speaking only about what I believe is tennis etiquette, but I understand how the words I used could have offended many people beyond the tennis court. I'm gonna call BS, I think.
I can also see how her words offended a lot of other people outside the tennis court, because that's
there's a
extremely
certain
offensive.
look of things from the civil rights movement, pictures. You go look at things and the way that people are pointing to black people, there's a look. There's
hatred
a look.
there. Yeah.
And that point, you have no class, you have no education. It's not about like tennis etiquette. And if it is, you don't have tennis etiquette as a result of being a hood rat gutter bitch. You. Low class trash servant. Like, type energy is what it's giving. So.
Yeah, it was. And also in a sport like tennis, where like trash talking really isn't on the forefront, like it is in the WNBA.
Yeah, like the NBA, like NFL,
we don't
like other
use,
leagues.
but even that would be way too much for whatever field you're playing in, especially if a game of tennis where they play with, there's an etiquette to tennis, there's
a
all
cost
these like
to tennis.
unknown rules.
There's a cost to
known
tennis.
rules.
There are certain things about tennis that is not in inner city neighborhoods for a reason.
Correct.
Same as golf. There's a barrier to entry.
Exactly. And so the fact that somebody's talking down to somebody, not knowing this person's life experience, not knowing what this person's about, but you were so fueled after a loss that there was no cheating involved, there was no changing of the score, like you flat out just lost. Just bite that. Accept the fact that you lost. You need to be gracious in losing, because it's unacceptable for you to just demoralize and inadvertent racist
Yeah, because what'd you say? Like, losing doesn't turn you racist.
Just because you're a sore loser. Losing does not turn you racist. I've lost quite a few games. I don't feel like I'm racist.
Well, I don't know,
Sydney might
because
think
what is that
otherwise.
picture behind you? What's the ER?
What? It says Sanger. It's a famous theater
I'd say
here.
the same. I'd say the same.
Okay. Here we
So
go.
for the people listening,
Another one.
TP has a picture behind her that's cut off right at the ER. So she's talking about not being racist. But
Wait,
there's a hard
the
ER
letter
behind
right
her.
above ER is
It's
a
a
G. So it
You're
is
good, though?
GER. I'm good. I have no hate in my
And a
heart.
black and white photo at that. The
At least
nerve.
towards black people, like I can name some groups of people that get on my freaking nerves. I'm just like, oh my gosh, how are you allowed on this planet? But it's not black people. I can tell you that much.
All right, bet. I'll stop trying to get you canceled for the rest of the episode.
No, you can. It's super fun. It's so fun. I love
it.
I love waking up thinking, oh, am I canceled today?
Okay, so Taylor did say
Yep.
that she beat the girl in Canada. Like she already beat her once, and she told the girl, "You need to learn
Previously.
to take a loss better."
Okay.
So I don't know if the girl said
Right.
this before or after, but
But this begs the question. Sid, have you ever been a sore loser outside of the first time you tore your ACL?
I think because we're in the tennis realm right now, we got to talk about Naomi Osaka and her Labubus, which the Labubus they're terrifying to me, but whatever people, they're the obsession right now. I'm sure Beanie Babies were weird to some people and all the other things that are the fad of the moment. So she's naming all of her Labubus and like, bedazzling them. So she's at Billie Jean Bling,
Okay.
La Billy Boo,
Okay.
Arthur Flash, and Althea
Creative.
Glitterson.
Love that one.
And so I'm like, okay, what are the we got to guess what the next name might be.
Okay.
If one of us gets it right, then the other person has to do something embarrassing. Whatever the other person chooses.
Okay.
You got to do the thing. And
Okay.
so your thing, I've been trying to think about it. I don't want it to be anything too outrageous, but I think I'm going to make you sing My Neck, My Back in front of your parents on IG
Oh my
Live.
God.
And I'm going to be on IG Live with you, and it'll be just normal conversation at first. Hey, Miss Doobie. Hey, Pops. How y'all doing?
And then I'll have Scotty cut the lights and I bust into...
Wait. Don't try to make this fun. Okay, I don't like how you're taking over it.
I'm like, yeah, I can see this full-blown production. It looks so good to me. I'm like, yeah. Okay, great.
Okay.
I hope I lose. I hope
want
I
to change.
lose.
Right. I'm like, I want to change mine, I think.
Let's hope. And then for you, I need you to
That's
go.
not mine, by the way, but go ahead. I'm not doing that one now.
You can't like say a whole one and because I liked it, then change it.
Go ahead.
You need to smear, like you're a child, some food on your face and see if anybody tells you.
I can see people not even speaking up about the food on face, which I don't get when people don't just tell
No,
people.
I don't get.
When they're strangers too, it's like, I've been talking to people and they have something in their tooth. And I'm like, first of all, I'm going to say something. I don't know you well, but I'm just saying, I'm like, hey, I think I make it so dramatic sometimes. I'm like, hey, I can't believe nobody told you this, but you have something. I make it seem like they've just been around people that they can't trust now.
Hey, can I pull you to the side for a quick sec? Yeah, girl,
Hey,
listen,
so-
you got a little something.
And I don't know how you got to 7 p.m. at night and nobody said this, but you need to do like this. So I tell them, one, to be dramatic.
At one point, did you have spaghetti today? Because it's still in there, girl.
So I tell them, one, to be dramatic. Two, to instill in them a fear that they're around people that they can't trust and that don't have their best interests at heart. And then three, I don't want the thing to shoot onto me while we're talking. Like, I don't want it to...
Yeah.
You know, when a waiter comes and they're talking over your food and you're kind of just trying to start to cover it, once you can see how they speak.
You're hovering.
Some people walk up, either you kind of see what their mouthful situation in the mouthing region, and you're like, oh, just slowly trying to like either move your drink or cover your plate a little bit, like, oh, okay, yeah. But you see like something's about to shoot out. So that's how I feel. If somebody has something in their tooth, I'm going to tell you.
You have to. Because we're all adults here and you know that we're not...
It can happen
If you're
anywhere.
not like presenting yourself at your best, then like let somebody know.
Hello.
It's embarrassing, but it's more embarrassing to let that girl keep
going.
Person,
Right.
keep going on throughout their day, not knowing that there's something going on.
Right. Because then it's
When
like
maybe
you didn't tell them, and like they know you're the person that they saw right before this embarrassing moment happened,
Right.
and they were like recording on camera with spinach in their teeth. And then, it's days later and you're thinking, you're just moving on with your life. You
Right.
start to just see spinach in different places around you and you're like, oh, I didn't even like buy spinach. Like, how's it in my bedroom? Like, this is odd. And then you're like going to drive to work and there's spinach on your windshield, like covering it, but it was dark. So you didn't notice the spinach because you had backed into your driveway. So when you go to get in, you didn't walk to the front of your car. You're just getting in your door and you sit down to go to drive. You're like, whoa, spinach all over my windshield. How'd that get there? But it was that person that you should have just told they had spinach in their teeth. So now they're haunting you when this easily could have been avoided.
I do feel like big people or tall people, I should say, have an
about to
out.
say, whoa.
Like one time you got upset with me one time because you had a booger in your nose and you were like, how come you didn't tell me I had a
TP,
booger?
how dare you? I've never had a booger.
No, time out. Because I'm upset with you. You can't get upset with me when I'm trying to like pick this battle with you first.
Go ahead, but you
got upset with me. What, you're mad that I said that you had a booger before?
Because I never have.
Raise your hand if you ever had a booger. Babysitters, raise your hand.
We can't even see them. Oh, you're such a fucking So this is what's gonna happen. Whoever wins, the other person has to do it. So
Cool.
my Labubu name in the bet is John McEnglow.
Okay.
Yeah, when I thought it was Andre Agassi, I was gonna do Andre Agassi, but it's Andre Agassi. So he ruined that for me. Thanks a lot, Andre, wherever you are. I hope you see this.
Hope you're rotting away in retirement for that one,
Right,
sir.
good name, dude.
I guess for mine,
Whatever.
I'm gonna have to go with Rafael Nadazzle. That's a play on Rafael Nadal, but Nadazzle. Because
Okay, I'll
obviously,
take it because of the letters, but the sound is different. But whatever, like it's okay.
Nadazzle, Nadal, Bedazzle, Nadazzle. It's a play on Nadal, Bedazzle. If those two had a baby, it'd be Nadazzle.
Okay, y'all. So vote for your favorite name that me and TP did for the Labubus. Mine is John McEnglow. TP.
And mine is Rafael Nadazzle. So now it's time in the pod that we're getting into. You already know what it is. Just kidding. You don't. It's spoiler alert. It's our new segment. It's our new segment where we talk about anything that we're watching on TV, whether it's reality TV, documentaries, true crime, but we also don't want to ruin it for anybody. So,
But at the same time, that's on you. If you haven't like been watching whatever we're watching, you should have watched it.
yeah, because we're kind of late to some of our stuff.
But my bad. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. Well, this is where we're going to talk about just things that we like. We're big documentary buffs. We're big true
love a
crime
cult.
buffs. So this is going to be, we love cult documentaries as well. Really just like, I feel the psychology of a
My bad.
human
Don't let me get you off track.
is
Keep
what we're
going. We're really into
And
docs.
We're into docs. And so we wanted to discuss this documentary that we watched. And it is
It's
a
sick.
lot.
Call it what it is.
So for those who
Say sick how you said it before, TP.
it's sick. There's kids.
I eat that up every time. You would think I would be
Wait, what's the full name of
unknown
this?
numbers. Unknown numbers.
You rip off the synopsis, and I'll add
Okay.
some detail that I thought was like
Okay,
important.
so they live in a very small town. There's like one stoplight and 2 bars or something like
in
that.
2 bars.
And so everybody knows everybody's business in this town. There aren't that many people. I think it's like 700 people at the high school. So even the adults will be in the high schoolers' business sometimes, which is, I mean, to a degree, okay, they're your kids, but other than that, it's like getting creepy now. So it does
All right.
get creepy. A girl and her boyfriend are being
gets very creepy.
catfished. They are thinking that is one of their friends.
Paige Beckers and her boyfriend are getting catfished.
Crying. Actually,
I could not think about Paige throughout the whole
I'm
documentary.
crying. So
So Paige Beckers and her boyfriend at the age of 13.
So they're being catfished by somebody, and they're trying to figure out if it's somebody who is a friend of theirs, because they start getting tons of texts that are just crazy, trying to break them up, saying that the girl's ugly, looks terrible in her leggings, like specific stuff. You look just
Calling her
Yeah.
like really nasty
stuff.
things.
And
Creating paranoia that her boyfriend's cheating on
100%,
her.
all of those things.
That her boyfriend doesn't like
Boyfriend doesn't like her. So
all these things.
this is taking place, and they're thinking that it's a friend, and eventually as the texts go on, there's more stuff that's revealed. That's like, okay, only somebody who was here or that knows me would know this. So it's like, okay, this got to be somebody close to us. They sent a picture at Christmas. It's like, okay, so it's literally somebody I'm related to, because that's the only people who are around.
They're like framing it, saying like, yeah, I had 12 points last night in the basketball
Right.
game, sent a picture at the basketball game. Like there was things that they were trying to pin
Trying
it
to frame
on
people.
somebody in particular, but it caused
Caused
chaos.
chaos, and it was
Also
dumb.
at this high school, it's K through 12 all in the same
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, K through 12, all in the same building. Once again, everybody
So-
knows everybody's business. So come to find out, they think it's one of the friends at first, a girl who also had a crush on the boy. And then it ends up being,
They thought it was the guy's
thought it
cousin.
was the guy's cousin. The moms are both heavily involved. Obviously, they've gone to the police. It's
Yeah.
taken like damn near 2 years to get this settled.
22 months.
Right.
Yeah.
But
also, what really got me is when Owen, the boyfriend, his name
Right.
is Owen. Owen went to like some kind of sports tournament a couple hours away, met a girl there, started talking to the girl. Somehow, the person that was sending these really hurtful text messages got the girl's mom's phone number.
Right. Like doing the most.
What? We never got an explanation
Doing
on
the
that,
most.
too. I'm like, how do you find that number?
If you're in tech. So keep going with this story. Like at like 18 months, this is now when the FBI is like finally getting involved. It took that long. The police officers in the town taking too damn long. The people at the school taking long, not wanting to let the parents just come in and check phones. I'm like, at this point, like we gotta check. Everybody pull your phone out. Let me see all the apps. Like we about to figure out who's doing this. But privacy and stuff, I guess. So, another few months go by, like 2 months.
Not but privacy and stuff, I guess.
You don't have anything to hide. But if it's like
who needs that?
another 2 months goes by, I think the FBI gets involved. This one guy is involved with the case who ends up cracking it open through.
Wait, no, the FBI gets involved. He realizes he gets every phone number from everybody
Owen, the girl
involved. He's
Lauren.
like, send me all your
Yeah.
close friends, show me all your relatives. They're checking IPs of all these things. So the FBI got a search warrant for this company that alters your phone number. Like it's a fake number maker that you can just text from any number. It narrows it down to it's coming from a Verizon number. He then gets a warrant for Verizon. It narrows it down to a smaller group of numbers. The only number that is in these is
And it's like making the and it's making the letters come out like as they're making us wait, and then you see that it's spelling out whose name?
it spells out
Lauren,
Lauren, who is the girl.
Lauren's mom.
Lauren's
Kendra.
mom. What's her mom's name?
Kendra.
Andrea? Oh, Kendra.
So you're watching the letters K,
finished with an A.
E, N, D. And I had already read something before watching, so I knew going in like what the deal was, but I was like, I just got to see how sick this is. So what it is it's called like.
Also, what I appreciated about this though, is before we got to the fact that Kendra, sometimes in these documentaries, they don't show the perpetrator until they announce the perpetrator. They were interviewing Kendra in the beginning of the doc as her mom, not as the perpetrator. And that was freaking me because I'm like, I saw what you
You're
saw,
sick.
and I was like, didn't
You're
you do
sick,
it?
lady. And she's like smiling at times and just too chipper.
Yeah, saying how caring she was. The verbiage that she's using to express like what she's sexually doing with this 13-year-old boy is like really
it was so
weird.
creepy.
I'm like, I don't get how this isn't like
Hello,
pedophilia
thank
as
you.
well, because I'm like, regardless of what happened, like you're talking to your 13-year-old daughter as like a random person. Maybe you're trying to seem like a
No,
peer,
like,
but
you're getting
regardless,
titillated
the act
by
of
this.
someone your age talking
It's weird.
Exactly. The act of someone your age texting, making someone jealous about another 14-year-old boy is like really
Respectfully,
weird. It's off.
you take her to the pound and you got to put the bitch down. Because it ain't no coming back from this. I don't care how, whatever your trauma from your past, a lot of people have trauma in their past and they don't turn into this thing. You're not fit to be like out in society because you're telling your child who's a teenager whose frontal lobe is not fully developed, like, you know how high school is. People are being bullied and mistreated.
It's hard enough without
your mom
doing
telling you
this.
to kill yourself. So once she does that, hey mom,
Right.
super not helpful because I was considering it. So you got
Correct.
that happening and you're doing it for 2 years just because you lost your job, you had trauma in the past, you're going through stuff. That doesn't make you tell your child to kill themselves, and it doesn't make you get sexual with teenagers.
Correct.
So let's be super
And
clear.
also,
This is
like-
pedophilia. There should have been charges of pedophilia tacked onto this somehow because that's absurd.
Yeah.
You know, just like you said, losing shouldn't turn you racist.
Yeah.
Like you're losing your job and being at a tough spot in life should not turn you into a pedophile. Respectfully.
Correct. Also, this is another thing that crossed my mind. She got away with it for so long. Like they kept doing like the time ticker, like 1 month, 2 months, 10 months, 16 months. And she would always come back. At what point did you like, do you feel like I got away with this? Let me stop messing with my daughter and her friend group.
On top of that, girl,
like,
making the family lose their house.
Multiple houses, all this stuff.
She
in the
was in
storage
charge of the
containers,
finances.
Like you just weren't paying. Lying to your
about
husband
going to work. She had been fired.
about not having a job for years.
Fired. I want to know what she was fired for because I don't think they disclosed that.
Also, her sister,
Her cousin.
or her cousin,
I was about to say, she
whoever the
cracked
other
me
woman
up.
was. She was like, I don't feel like she ever worked the job that she said she worked. So there's like not even proof that she had the job at some university where she was supposed to be working in the tech department.
So
it's really
the cousin
crazy.
was hilarious when she got on there though. She was like, yeah, she'd been like that since a child, honestly. She was like, I mean, yeah, there were good things about her. I mean, but there are good things about serial killers. People have said, oh, what? He was such a nice guy. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, well, he killed
charismatic
12 people, baby. So you missed something.
Yeah.
Or he was a very good liar.
Also, another thing that I realized from this documentary is that like police are sometimes just really bad at your job. If you have a white face and a smile, they'll overlook you every time. And I'm just kind of like, I don't get how she wasn't. No, I want to get into it because you know the girl that was like made out to be the bully at the school, the other girl that was on the basketball team. Her parents came on at the end and they were like, you know, it's really sad that they ruined Chloe's year. She went a whole year made out to be like something that she's not. She had to take ridicule from her parents because we didn't believe. Nobody believed her. Imagine not being believed on something that has this amount of magnitude in a small, and especially in such a small town. It's not like she's in New York City and this is happening. She's in a town of like however many. And this is happening at her high school, which is probably her everything. It was referenced earlier in the documentary that all there is to do in this town is walk around.
Yeah, and be on TikTok and social media.
And so this girl was made out to be this awful thing. So the dad or the mom, I forgot which one, stated around like month 10 or something that it could be nobody else besides Kendra. And the police overlooked it. Also the private information that they knew or like the exclusive information that only like members of the family could know. I'm like, then why didn't we look further into members of the family? If someone wasn't physically there at Christmas, then why aren't we looking into anybody that wasn't able to take that picture?
Also,
at
there aren't that
Christmas?
many fucking people in the town. You can already get rid of kids probably like 10 years and younger, people who don't have phones, and then really old people because what the hell would they be doing? Like an 80-year-old messing around playing like this, like acting like this. So like narrow stuff down, talk to 5 people a day. There's not that much going on in the town. Get it the fuck done. Figure it out. But you didn't even look at the mom?
It's crazy.
Like,
I truly don't
and she
understand
said
how
she
this
didn't
was
start the
overlooked
messages.
so bad.
The mom says somebody else started it, and then it went like blank. It went dark for a little bit, and then the messages started back up. Bitch, what? You think?
And she was like, no, I picked it up to see who, maybe I could say so-and-so was doing it.
So you turned her into an investigator and just got freaky at night?
So she was like,
she was saying stuff like
you know what? This ain't working out.
His fingers, my mouth, my puss, something like that. And the way she was typing was pissing me off. I was like, is this what she thinks like teenagers type like?
Teenagers text like? I'm like,
some of the stuff she was doing, I was like, all right, man. If they're abbreviating everything, which I think they are, I'm about to be pissed off.
After one text message, she was like, oh, I'm never going to get to the bottom of this. Plan B. Let me just start hitting on this kid. Like, I don't get how you pivoted to then, like, trying to kill your daughter and pretend that you were with a 14-year-old boy physically. Like, that doesn't make sense to me
Very
whatsoever.
scary of her. But this is what she did. So when the
Extremely
husband was
scary.
home, he would, like I said, he was way too chill for me. And she was like sitting there, like holding the daughter's hand the whole time when this news was about to be revealed, hugging her. I mean, you're literally watching it. I'm saying this to say, like, apparently on TikTok, somebody told me on TikTok, they have theories that it was the girl Lauren texting herself, like she wanted attention, or why was she, you know, just making it seem like it's the girl. But I'm like, I think it's very hard for people to fathom the level of manipulation that can take place to brainwash or deceive people into thinking that what is happening is really not happening, especially when it comes from somebody you love. Like, Stockholm Syndrome did not just become a thing because it happened to 2 people. Enough fucking people were held captive and identified, or like were empathetic towards that captor, to now feel like, y'all, we got to coin a term for this shit. It keeps happening.
We need a term for this.
It keeps happening. It keeps happening. Do you think that Munchausen is just a name for no reason, or cyber Munchausen by proxy? I'm overwhelmed. You're telling me that my mom did this to me? Like, I'm standing here with my mom. She's consoling me. She's holding my hand. She's talking to me. But now, so now in my mind, I'm remembering the texts that were sent. Like, so my mom told me to kill myself, or like, wait, my mom was talking sexually to me.
Right.
And my 13-year-old boyfriend.
Talking about blowjobs.
Talking about blowjobs and all this stuff. So all of this is going through your head to the point where naturally I want to protect this person that I believe loves me. So I'm going to say the police are lying. To me, people who can't be empathetic, I think you're either like very hateful or you're like stupid. And those are the two choices that I have, because that's what I feel about racist people or people with any ism. It's actually illogical for you to not be able to understand what I'm saying and put yourself in that person's shoes, or just understand how this would impact somebody. I think either you're an idiot or you are just evil. It's those two things. You don't have a heart.
Especially when it's like explained to you. Like, okay, this is why it's bad. And you're like, nah, I just don't see it that way. I don't get how you don't see it that way. I truly don't. Explain to me how you see it in a different way. Then
the floor is yours.
Put a spin on this one. I gotta see it.
So that entire thing blew me. We find out that it's the mom. We see the girl's reaction, and then the mom has the boatload of excuses as to why she did this, and the excuses were crazy, like we said. Like, she's trying to investigate, and she loves her daughter, but she was raped when she was younger. So she was trying to stop the girl from dating so that she wouldn't be raped too. So that's why she was.
I'm like, so you're just gonna end her life?
Kill herself. So at the end of the day,
I mean, that's one way not to get raped.
Right.
Was that her logic though? Like, I know that's not funny, but I'm like, was that your logic?
It's funny because she's nuts. And it's scary and sad. So funny in that way that, oh my God.
It is.
So what's your final thought on this? What should happen to the mom? Because she's free, I believe.
She already served her jail sentence. She did it. She did, I guess, like a heavier sentence, which I'm like, what was it, like 1.5 to 2 years? It wasn't that bad for. I don't think that sentence was long enough.
So they can't change the sentence.
I don't think you can get like re-sentence.
I would agree. I was gonna also say you need to be registered she needs to be registered as a sex offender.
Correct.
But like in the meantime, you need to be in a mental institution. You're unwell.
There needs to be something that's done, because if you're mentally and emotionally taking something away from somebody and you can just wipe your hands clean of it as a criminal and walk away, that's nothing for you. Maybe you serve your 2 years in prison, you wipe your hands clean of it, there needs to be something that's gonna remind you of that same incident in the same way that the victim's reminded of that same incident. And that's just how I feel.
Okay, period. Mic drop.
I would drop this mic, but I can't. I would have to unscrew it.
If you can't, you can't see.
Then if I did drop it, there's a cord
connected. It's connected to a lot.
So it would probably swing.
But
yeah, so it's not gonna be as cool. So I'm just gonna be like, and I said that. I said what I said.
Good, TP. Good. And she leaned back, y'all.
Thank you.
You can't see it, but she put her arm up and leaned back.
I'm proud of that statement. I'm running for president 2028. Like, imagine me giving a spiel about criminals, and then I'm like, I'm gonna run actually.
I would vote for you actually with those rules.
No, I need you as I don't want to be president. I want to be co-presidents with you.
Okay.
I don't want to be a president and vice president. I want to be co-presidents. It's gonna be something the world's never seen, but it's necessary.
Shit, we might be able to pull that shit off.
You wanna run with me? 2028? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Let's rally some votes.
All right, babysitters. You're free to go. You won't be paid this week. My mom's really struggling, so just thanks for your charitable work. So, y'all, we did talk so much this week, which is super unlike us. But we didn't get to down in the DMs.
So out of character.
But that doesn't mean that we didn't read what you sent or that we don't care. We picked one out that we really like. So then we'll add to another one next week. So that's why you got to make sure, if you trust us enough with your business, hit us up, okay? DM us at Unsupervised, SidTP. We want to help you with your problems because some of y'all seem to have a lot of them. And with that said,
Tons. With that being said, we want to finish with a gentle reminder to continue to
throw kindness around
throw
like
kindness around like confetti. Exactly, just do it.
Throw it around, y'all.
Till next
We
week,
love y'all.
y'all.